Oh my gosh, is it here? Is it? Or is that Amazon? I think it's Amazon. I spent $100 on yarn again. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I don't know how this brand name would be pronounced. There's 2 X's in it. So it's recycled t-shirt yarn, and each skein was about $10.95. I placed my order 11 days ago and it says it should get here today. What I'm trying to make requires about 4 to 6 skeins of this. I was like, all right, cool. That's about $60. In order for me to get free shipping, I needed to spend $99 or more. I would also like to make another item using this material. Let me just up the black. And you know, because I'm trying to hit that $99 minimum shipping requirement, let me just get another 2 skeins of a different color, like, you know, a dark green. Basically, so like 1 + 1 is 2 and then 2 + 2 is 4. So that's how I ended up spending $100 so I could get free shipping. Since then, I've just been waiting for this yarn to come in, and I need it to come in now so I can finish this project now, because it's actually supposed to be a gift. It's like a birthday gift, but then also like a Christmas gift too, because for Christmas I made these cute little crochet coupons as stocking stuffers, and it was basically like, you can get any crochet item that you want made. If you see on the internet, Pinterest, whatever, send it to me and I'll make it for you. I've actually seen this bag come up on my TikTok like multiple times before, and I've always thought about making it, so I went ahead, got the pattern. Me being the eager beaver that I am, I had some like cotton ribbon yarn from Hobie that I got like almost 2 years ago now, if not even longer, but I had 2 whole skeins of it, so I put them together. I couldn't wait. Like, I needed to make sure that the second this comes in, I know what I'm doing and I can just make it right away, because it's a gift. This is what I have left of the 2 skeins. I am like pretty confident that once it comes in, I will be able to make it, but for now I'm gonna make this one. I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong, but I know it's a couple things. It's definitely a couple things I did wrong. But wait, this is cute. This is not cute. I did not do this right. This looks seamless. You can't even tell that there's a join here. You can't. But this, ooh, that's not seamless. And it does not match up. Oh my gosh, that's what he was talking about. Because I was just doing each of these squares on different random days while I was waiting for my yarn to come in, I'm pretty sure 2 of these squares I definitely used a different size hook. Like, one is like bigger. 2, the rows are not even, because I should have ended up with like strings on different ends of the bag, and I don't have that. And the reason why strings on different ends of the bag matters, because there's supposed to be a string here for me to attach and there's only one. And it's so crazy because the pattern is actually pretty simple. I underestimated it. I was like, start it, do it. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but thank goodness this is just a sample. But look, don't look at that side. Oh, don't look at this side either. Oh my gosh. This is also small and tiny because I didn't even like measure it. This isn't the right, you know, yarn I'm supposed to be using, but I was just like, whatever, it's just a sample. Okay, I just stretched it out a little actually. Maybe like because it's cotton, if I dip it in water, it would actually block it and like make it look less bulky. I like this, and I know it's going to look better once I have the right yarn. Yeah. You guys, it's here! I didn't realize how like big and bulky this would really be. This is thick. These are huge. This is the 2 skeins of green that I got. And then 8 skeins of black. I'm like really excited to make this bag, and I kind of want to start now, but I do have an appointment I need to get to. So I will most likely be starting when I get back from my appointment. I don't know how, but I managed to get a knot in my yarn. I'm just gonna cut it because I don't have time. Like, how did that happen? Why did that happen? Anyways, I was able to start last night, and let me tell you, working with t-shirt yarn, not for the weak. It has stretch, but it's so stiff. I feel like I'm gonna want to put this in water to try to like soften it just a little bit, because I don't like how stiff this is. But it is so hard working with this thick of a yarn. Look at my hook. Do you see that? It's literally like coming off the hinges because I'm pulling so hard. This was only 10 rows and it took me like, I don't want to say forever, but it took me a minute to do this because it was just like so hard to work with, especially 2 skeins at a time. I feel like I'm already thinking if I remake this or make another bag like this, I personally wouldn't use 2 skeins of a yarn at a time. Even though it makes for a cool look, that's just too much on my hands. So I went to Hobby Lobby to try to see if I could get like a metal 12mm hook because metal glides better, and I couldn't find one. Do you know how crazy that was? So then I went to Michael's and tried to do the same thing. Could not find a 12mm hook, but I found an 11.5. What project requires an 11.5? Just make it 12. Anyways, it's an aluminum hook and I hope that it actually like helps. So I need to do 10 more rows of this and then make 2 more panels that look like this. Look at this curve. What's going on? Anyways, I would say this is going well so far. I am so glad I decided to get a metal hook because it helped tremendously. But this is still a workout. This is the first panel. Honestly, I can't lie, I do not like how stiff this bag is. I will be dipping this in water. I need you to relax just a little bit, just, you know. I only used about half of each skein. So each skein is clearly like not the same level of density, not the same yardage, because there's a lot more left in this than this. Maybe I didn't need up to 6, but it's okay. It's for a good cause. I would rather have more than less. So I'm gonna take a little food break and then do the next 2 panels. Woo! So I just finished the second panel. It low-key feels like it has a little bit more stretch to it, but it's probably the same amount of stretch and it's still not enough stretch for my liking. So I'm probably still going to try to dip it in water. I think I'm actually just going to throw it in the washer. I hope that works out for me. Let me pull it up again because I don't know why the pattern said I would need 4 to 6 skeins when I am literally still on the first 2. This t-shirt yarn is very bulky, obviously because it's recycled. There's like knots in it from like where they attached the different pieces of t-shirt, and there's like a little bit of inconsistency with like the width of the yarn in some places. Not a problem, not an issue, but I low-key feel like I might be able to complete this third panel with just this, which is so crazy because then I didn't really need to spend $100 on yarn. I mean, do they offer returns? Do I even want to go through the process of returning it? I don't know. Well, it looks like I paid for free unlimited return plus package protection, so if I want to return it, I can. It's time to make the third one, so I'll see you in another hour. I'm not gonna hold you. This is the first and last time I'm making this bag. My hand hurts so much. Like, what? This was insane. Oh my gosh. Like, this is gonna take me like a day to recover from this. My thumb hurts, and it was just 3 panels. I think it's because the yarn is just so thick and tight to work with. But y'all, will you believe I only used 3 skeins? This is still from one of the first 2 that I used, and then this is from the 3rd skein that I just started using. That will be getting repurposed. I can't believe I have this much yarn left over. My 3 panels are done. They are quite heavy. Whoa. This was a lot of work. Like, this bag is durable, heavy duty. Now I just have to piece it together, and hopefully I piece it together more neatly than the sample bag. Compared to this sample bag, this is so soft because it's like cotton. This is so soft and like malleable. Let's see what happens. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I went wrong again. There's no string on this end. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Moment of truth, guys. I'm literally never doing this again. And you know, as I'm watching the video, I feel like the yarn that the person who made this pattern was using, his name is Bennett, I think his yarn is just a little bit softer than this. Like, this is really hard and stiff. I don't know. This was very hard to work with. I didn't enjoy that. Like, is this even right? Okay, I guess there's just like no way to avoid this not looking as seamless as this, but oh my gosh. First of all, this is heavy, like proper heavy. I don't know, did I do something wrong here? Let's stretch it out. It looks so much better than the sample. If I were to redo this, what would I do differently? How would I make this? There's no way to fix that. This is the best it's gonna get, but this will be going in the washing machine because you're just a little too stiff, girl. Okay. I'm gonna throw this in the washing machine and get back to you tomorrow. I said I would never make this bag again, but I had to. I tried to wash the bag, emphasis on tried. Wetting the bag didn't soften it at all. It just made it heavier. I weighed it, like I used one of those like weight scales to weigh it. Y'all, it's 6 pounds. Granted, it's still a little wet right now, but I feel like if it wasn't wet, it would still be at least 5 pounds. Why is that bag 5 pounds? It don't make no sense. It's supposed to be a cute little purse. That's just crazy to me, and it just did not make sense for me to gift that, because ideally I feel like she would use it as like a vacation bag, beach bag. Who's carrying 5 pounds to the beach? I had to remake it. And this time I just tweaked it and did things that I thought made sense. So one, instead of using 2 skeins of yarn at a time, I only used 1 skein of yarn. The yarn is already heavy enough. There was no need for me to double it up. That was stress on my hands, unnecessary thickness. Because I'm only using 1 skein of yarn, I decided to switch the stitch to, instead of a single crochet, I used the half double crochet. I remade my 3 panels with half double crochets instead and 1 skein of yarn at a time. This already feels so much lighter. This is bearable. Like, this is still heavy, but it's definitely not close to 5 pounds. I'm gonna attach these now and hope for the best, because I'm so serious. This is the last time. Okay, y'all, this is how I know I did it right this time. I have strings on the end. Wow, that's clean. It's making sense. Yes, this is what we wanted. Thank God, because I'm so serious. I did not want to have to try to do this again. Yes. Yes. Let me flip it inside out again and tuck in all my ends. And then I will be done for realsies. But I am so glad we made it here. It only took me 5 years. Will I make this bag again? Actually, maybe. I would just use different yarn, but this is definitely very cute, very chic. Okay, close your eyes. Okay. Oh, period.
Do y'all see this? If you can't tell, I usually do black everything. It's a comfort thing, not because I don't wear other colors, but I like black. I like neutrals. But with going on my trip, I needed like a good everyday, like simple bag. And this is perfect. It'll go with a lot of my outfits. Perfect. Thank you, Lewa. Thank you. And we're done.
Perfect. Thank you so much for crocheting with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.